America, become an American citizen. Let me introduce my friend Tech. Tech has everybody in Ellijay, everybody in Gilmer County, everybody in Fannin County should know this man because somewhere along the line in 30 years, you had an amazing meal at the restaurant you owned with your family and provided me with the best hot and sour soup. Every time I get sick, Tech would send me hot and sour soup. And I can tell you, my friend came to America in 1979.
That is correct.
Through a church. Now, Tech, how do those families, how does that work? How does a church come in and say, okay, we're going to choose this family? Do you know how that works?
Well, we was in a refugee camp in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
Yep. And bunch of church, different country will come, you know, and we apply through, go through Switzerland, so France, you know, England. So whoever pick us first, we come.
And it was your mom, your dad, and how many children?
We come from a big family, 13 of us.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
One had passed away in the 1974 when the McElreath took over Cambodian.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And when we, and then after McElreath regime, well, the Vietnamese, 1979, the Vietnamese took over, and then we walked through the jungle, go to Thailand.
Gosh,
I mean,
it is a story that deserves to be told. And when I first met you, I thought, this man is like in high gear all the time. You have something going all the time. You, number one, you're a great dad. You're a great part of the community. You're a great family man. You're a great entrepreneur. You have done everything, and you started, my favorite story you ever told me, growing up in Pennsylvania. How old were you when you came to Pennsylvania?
11 years old.
11 years old. Did anybody in your family speak English?
Back then, we don't speak a lick of English.
Isn't that crazy? Now, did American schools welcome you then in 1979?
Yes.
I love that.
Yep, they welcome us, you know, church, bring us some food, clothes. We come to the United States without no money, you know.
It's amazing.
Yep.
What a great success story. What a great success story. What does it mean to you for America to be 250 years old?
It means a lot. I think my dad probably made the best choice to come to the United States versus Switzerland, France, England, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when we look at what your family has done, y'all are pretty cool in the restaurant business. That's your thing.
We grow up in the restaurant business. Yep. My dad started out, you know, when we come to 1979, we all worked. Church found us a job, and of course, back then I was 11 years old, going to school, you know. And then after that, my dad, you know, during the summertime, I went to take a bus to New Jersey, pick blueberry.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
As a child?
As a child.
As a child.
Yep.
And now if you tell a child, go clean your room, they look at you like you slapped them, you know? So,
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and then after we, everybody working, we have money a little bit, and my dad bought a small takeout restaurant. That's how it become. Everybody worked there, got married, went on to open their own rrestaurant, you know, like that.
Okay, so Murphy, North Carolina had one of your family restaurants.
Correct, yes.
And what other cities were they in?
Waynesville.
Waynesville, I love Waynesville.
My sister's still running it. She's been there for 40-something years.
Now, and the true American dream is we tell everybody, if you come to Blue Ridge or to Ellijay or to Jasper or to Ball Ground, I can sell you a house because you're going to fall in love with this area. Is there anywhere else in the world you would love anymore?
Nope, this is the best place.
It is.
I would not trade for anywhere else.
Yeah, it really is. Now, for a long, long time, y'all lived on the side of 515.
Correct.
Lots of traffic. Oh my gosh, lots of traffic. You lived near your warehouse, you were always working, that was your life.
Well, the reason we chose that area because, you know, we don't want to live too far off because when we have a storm or snow, whatever, the road tree will fit. It's got to get to work, got to get to work. But believe it or not, I mean, yes, we live near highways, but once you go in the house and shut the door,
It's quiet.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's quiet. Well, you sold the restaurant. Did that free up any time, or did you find something else to stay busy?
I find something else busy.
Something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started building some properties, and you started a business now that your daughter works in.
That is correct. I got blessed. Timing was right. 2008, when everything
Bottomed out.
Yep, bottomed out. So
Bottomed
cheap.
out. People were desperate for money. Yep.
So we
Opportunity spoke to
exactly.
you. Yeah.
So.
And you know, that's the American dream. You can come here with nothing, and and the first home you built, you probably got your money picking blueberries to have $100 to buy that house.
Oh yes.
Talk about that house and how you made that happen.
In Philadelphia, is a lot of old houses that is abandoned, and they call it HUD house.
Right.
Some of them HUD houses $1. Some of them $100.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
That's what I keep buying in, and then fix it up and rent it out, or sell. You know.
Yeah.
Right. Because that $100, that $100, that able for me
to build wealth, to grow
exactly.
wealth. Yeah. And that's the American dream, and we offer that to everybody who comes here legally. We offer that to everybody who gets up off the couch, sits your Cheetos down, puts your Mountain Dew down, and goes to work. Now, one of the things about you having a restaurant, you learned that there are a lot of people that are slackers, and there are a lot of people who wouldn't work in a pie factory, and they sit at home and expect something to be given to them. Every single person I know who came into America and lived the American dream was a hard worker. I don't know anybody who sat on the couch and ate Cheetos and drank Mountain Dews. They all worked hard.
That's why I admire people that come to this country, have something because they work hard.
They do.
They deserve it. And like us, for 30 years.
Right. That restaurant. 7 days a week.
7 days
until
a week.
you started closing on Tuesdays.
Yes, until close on Tuesdays.
Yeah, that was so cool.
And you got to stay with it. You got to baby it.
It is a babysitting job. Yes.
You own a restaurant before you know it. You know?
And it's so cool because you can work all day. You can work 3 shifts all day. You can go home and alarm go off that the freezer just went out. So you go up there and you call somebody in the middle of the night. You're working on the freezer. It is truly a 24/7 job when you have a restaurant.
Sherry, you don't know how many times that we come home and we lay down and I ask my wife, did I turn a coffee machine off or deep fry off, this, that. So we's like, yes, this, that. We end up get up and go to the restaurant.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I've done the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I've done the same thing. Is there anything about not going into that restaurant you missed today?
A lot of people.
People, because you're a people person.
Yes. We made countless friends.
Yeah.
And right now, sometimes they come to my house. I go to their house. And, you know.
Sitting in that restaurant with you and your sweet wife, Lee, we've enjoyed meals. We've enjoyed conversations. I got to know your children, and I also got to know the story that your mom had dementia.
Yes.
And so your beautiful daughter wanted to be the person who solved where does dementia come from and how do we stop dementia and what do we do? What about the rest of your family? You still have family in Philadelphia?
Yes, I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. Yep, and my mom and dad tombstones over there. Now since I retired from the restaurant, every year I go over there and put the flowers. Before that, I miss a lot because I got to
7 days a week at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And now, age. Who's the oldest in your family? Where do you fall in?
I fall in number 6.
Number 6.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Last night, that's what I called my oldest brother. He's 74, almost 74. I asked him about the history, you know. And he run down, to me a little bit,
So when the church brought y'all in, and you spoke no English, what kind of church was it? Was it Baptist? Episcopal. What kind of church?
I think my brother told me is Lutheran. Yep, Lutheran
Yeah,
church.
we have a great Lutheran church in
Right.
Jasper. They are such,
Right.
they're such helpmates to the community. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's
So,
amazing.
Yep, they would find us a job, bring us clothes, register us to school, you know.
What memories do you have of being in a refugee camp?
We don't stay there that long. We only stay there for 3 months only. And we would sleep in the tent, you know. And thanks to Red Cross, they
Right.
always go visit us, bring us food, medication, whatever.
So if you're thinking about what does the Red Cross do, you just heard what they do.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are a wonderful organization.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And that is, you know, that's a story. I grew up in the Vietnam era, and I lost multiple friends who fought the Vietnam War.
Right.
And they came home disrespected, treated terribly. It was a horrible time in America, and today I can guarantee you there will be people sitting in your restaurant who have on Vietnam hats, who fought that
I
war.
respect
Absolutely.
them veterans.
Oh
yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Any veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you also have a son, Wesley, and Wesley learned to love America more when he was in India and war broke
Oh,
out.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I think about 5 months ago, his company sent him to Indian. Soon he's got there. I think Pakistani and Indian was at war, so his company tell him to get on a plane, come back.
Yeah.
When he got back, he was like, "Oh my God, I'm back in motherland."
Yes,
Yeah,
yes. And he kissed the ground.
Yeah,
So, and that's what America is about. America is about peace and freedom and a place of hope, because you can begin with one house in Philadelphia and you can grow your wealth.
Absolutely.
And that's what the story is.
Yep.
That's what the story is. Now, one of the things that was really hard for you as your mom declined because of your business and the time you had to devote to your business, you didn't get to spend as much time with your mom.
I wish I would spend more
It's
time.
very hard.
But it's
Yeah.
very hard.
It's
Yeah.
very hard. Yeah.
One time I drove to Philadelphia during the snow. It took me 18 hours because the road was closed.
Right.
They keep detour it, you know.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it was important. Now, with Annabelle, she knew that somewhere, and there is somewhere, there's a cure for dementia, but there's also a cure for cancer. There's a scientist somewhere sitting there that's going to cure this, but until then, people deal with it. Has anybody else in your family had dementia, or was your mom the only one?
My grandmom, which is my mom's mom, had dementia, and then my mom had it. Yep. So far.
So it's on the female side.
On the female
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Yep.
that's and that happens a lot of times in families. Yeah, yeah. Now with Andy, somebody has to really keep Andy busy. If you have ever been in Fannin County and you're ever at the football field, Andy was usually on the football field too, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he loved supporting his brother and sports.
Yep.
That's a big deal. Now that y'all are retired, it gives Lee a little bit more time with Andy.
Well, I'm not totally retired yet.
No.
Yeah. I retired from the restaurant.
Right,
but
but
I
you've
still
got a lot of things going.
Exactly.
A lot of things going. And that's the key to living the good life.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the key to living the good life. Somebody asked me one day, they said, when are you going to retire? And I said, well, call the funeral home and see if my name's on the roster and you'll know that I've retired. Because I plan on working until the day I fall over dead. I see no reason to just sit at home. I just couldn't do that.
Right.
That's and like a people person, like you said about the restaurant. I know you missed being at that restaurant. Even though it was a commitment, you love people.
We still have our office inside the restaurant.
I don't doubt that.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
And I meet people at the restaurant or in my office.
Yep,
They
yep,
go over to talk
yep.
to us.
Okay, does the new owner still make that amazing hot and sour soup?
Yes.
Yes. That's the best soup.
Yep.
That is the best soup. And I can't tell you how many times I was sick. That soup brought me back to life. It brought me back to life. Now, family that is left, you have a sister with a restaurant. What are your brothers doing?
My oldest brother, of course, retired. And I got another brother still own a restaurant in Hiawassee.
In Hiawassee. What's the name of it?
Asian Anna.
Okay.
Asian-Ana.
Okay.
Yep.
Never been there. So
Yep.
there's a new place I can try. See, I'm
Yep.
always trying to find somewhere, and I love Hiawassee.
Yep.
That's like my area. So, yeah. Okay. Do you get together? Do y'all have family reunions? Do you have time to do that?
Not much, but we trying to do it every year. The Chinese call it Qingming, which is that grape site. So everybody's going there. And of course, some people have business, they can't go. We understand that.
Right.
I've been there
Yeah.
because I miss a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So every year we go there.
And what do you think Annabelle will end up doing with her life? Because she is so smart. She is so smart. Is she content to do what she's doing now, or does she want to pursue something else? What do you see for her?
Well, original, when she graduated from Berkeley College, she wanted to pursue
Medicine.
medicine.
Yeah.
And then after COVID, she changed it. She come home. Then she see that I need help.
Right.
So
Right. You can't hire what your daughter can do.
No.
Number one, I hate to say this, but it's the truth. It's hard to find somebody totally trustworthy when you're doing the books on major companies.
Right.
Yes. And you know that she's going to have your best interest at heart. Who else to run your company but your child?
That's it.
Yeah.
Because we a small family business, you know. So, and I want my kid to be involved in it.
Right. Now, it's so crazy that you're from a foreign country and you meet your wife in the South. Okay, let's tell the story of how you ended up with Lee, because that blew my mind. I thought they came over here and had, been forever. No, not at all. So tell the story.
Well, I went to Murphy, North Carolina, visit my brother, and it was a cook. And then he introduced me to my wife.
Yep,
and back then she was in Jacksonville, and I live in Philadelphia.
That's crazy.
Exactly. so
that is a long distance relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we'll meet in the middle. She liked the area. I like the area. And we want to raise the kid here, and I think that's the best.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. In all the years you've been in Blue Ridge, talk about the changes that you loved the most and the changes you weren't crazy about. What did you love the most?
I love the most is the area, the people, and now, of course, the town grow. You know, we don't see that many local no more.
Locals, yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And I saw the local people have passed. Young generation come to eat my restaurant. You know, we still talking old stuff like that.
You know, one of the things that's been hard for me to do this for 21 years, we can go back in our archives and I can pull a program, and the only person that was on that show out of 5 guests alive is me. And it's like, holy cow. And then I go to the cemetery and I see, well, that was on my show, and this one came to me, and this one sang, and this one played the piano. They're gone.
Yes.
There's a generation we've seen go away. Isn't it crazy?
I did not see the mom or dad come and eat. Next thing I asked them, they
passed away.
They passed away.
Yeah. It is that's the change in a small town. You see these familiar faces, and then the faces are gone.
So right now the town has grown, and you don't have that connection.
That's right, that familiarity.
And again, everybody's busy life. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, we have an office, our real estate office has an office in Blue Ridge, and we like having a location in Blue Ridge. However, our favorite office is Ball Ground. And we have seen Ball Ground grow, we have seen Blue Ridge grow, we've seen Ellijay grow, but we always say, we're so happy you fell in love with this town. Don't come here and try to change it.
No.
Don't try to change it. It's not broken. We don't need to be fixed. If you join us here, then we want you to join us because you fall in love with our mountains, our hiking trails, our beautiful creeks and streams, our beautiful lakes, and it is an opportunity for peace, a place of peace. We still want it to be a place of peace, don't we?
That's the reason some people, they come into our town because, they want to build a nice house, but they have to cross, go through the trailer. You cannot. They've been there before you here.
Right. So you
please
can't go
don't-
in and say they got to go.
Exactly. Don't do that.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I, as a realtor, I would show property. And one of my things, my technique to use, if you're in Jacksonville and you call me and you say, hey, I want you to go look at this piece of property for me, I will video the last 6 minutes of the trip into the property.
Right.
And I'll get both sides of the road and I'll show you what you have. And I've had people say, well, I don't want to move near that double wide. Well, I'm sorry, but I remodeled a double wide and it was a beautiful thing, a beautiful site. And when you take a 1995 double wide and you turn it into a home and people look at it and go, is that really a double wide? Yeah, it really is. You can take from the bottom up and you've done it. You can do the best you can do, and that's what you can do. So if you come in here and you want to build your big, beautiful house at the end of the road, you can't make your neighbors leave.
No.
Because you don't like the scenery. So that's one of the things that people have had to adjust to. And when I was selling the house up in Morganton on Loving Road, every time I would show it, people would say, well, there's a scrapyard down the road. And I'd say, yeah, it's been there for 47 years.
I know the owner.
It's not going anywhere.
Yep.
It's not going anywhere. So that's one of the things that sometimes is a turnoff for people who come from the city. Some people come to the city or from the city and they want to be in a gated community and they want everything pristine, and I love that. I love
respect that.
I love that. But also, if you want to go out in the country and you say, Sherry, find me 10 acres, I can find you 10 acres today, but you may have to pass through a single wide, a double wide, and 2 chicken houses. Welcome to the country living.
Right.
You know, we're not going to change our country living because you decided to build a house at the end of that road. And that's hard for people to sometimes see. And they say, well, you ought to do something about this. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. Again, they've been there before you.
Yeah, exactly.
You moving to our town.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And it is so weird because I have honestly had people in the car with me and we would be going to a beautiful property. And I can show you one in Cherokee County right now. I can't tell you how many times people said, oh, no, turn around, there's a chicken house over there. Well, it was an abandoned chicken house that hadn't had chickens for years and it was used as storage. Well, we don't want to have to look at that every day. And I'm like, seriously? Are you kidding me? Then I say, well, put on your dark sunglasses when you pass by. You know, it's crazy because rural Georgia will always be rural Georgia.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to have homes, like I can go back to Harris Farm that started in 1835, and then when I remodeled it, everybody said, it looks just like an old country house that's always been here because I remodeled it to look like the country. I didn't turn it into some big fancy something, I made it a farmhouse.
Yes. That's why my good friend, she's pretty wealthy off, and she's like, Tech, I grow up in chickens. And matter of fact, I like the smell of that.
Yes, yeah. She made a living in chickens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
can you imagine America today? And this chicken plant here in Gilmer County produces chicken for everybody in the world. I mean, it's amazing how many chickens leave here.
Right.
If we took chicken out of the industry today, do you know how many jobs would be lost?
A lot.
Can you even imagine? Yeah. From the cooking to the processing to the growing.
Oh, the growing, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Call Colonel Sanders and say, we can't have chickens because people don't like
He
chicken
would go.
houses. No, that is not happening. That is not happening. Now, did you ever work in an industry that you didn't like, or have you always loved what you've chosen to do?
I try a few things, you know. When I was a kid, like I said, I picked blueberries, you know, but I always liked real estate. Yes.
And now you have built basically a small family business
That
with
is correct,
properties.
small.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
And when you did that, was that based on you were going to finally retire from the restaurant and you still wanted income, you wanted your children to have something to do,
Well, I mean,
and you saw opportunity?
I saw opportunities, so, you know, in the restaurant, especially 7 days a week, long hours, I told my wife we could not continue go on like this.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I don't know how to pick stocks, so I figured the best is just invest in, you know, real estate. And 2008 come and I got lucky.
Right, that's right. And you didn't get lucky, you were blessed, because I think
That's
the
it.
Lord looked down at you and said, that man's done it right.
Yep.
That man's done it right.
Yep.
And one of the great things about you, you give back and you give back and you give
you
back.
have to.
You have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yep.
It will come back to bite you in the rear
That's
end
right.
if you don't.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. If people see you gathering and gathering for yourself and never helping the community, then they look at you differently.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's one of the great things when you had the restaurant. I know the times we called on him and he was amazing, and it was to feed the troops.
Yep.
Remember how many times you fed
yeah.
the troops? Yeah.
Yep.
Jen would call and say, "Hey, we need so and so and so and so." She would pick it up. We'd haul it to the USO. It was amazing.
Yep.
Now let's talk a little bit about Jen.
Okay.
Losing Jen to cancer after she kept fighting. I really didn't think it was going to get her. I really didn't think it was going to get her.
She's a strong
She was
lady.
a tough old bird that we
exactly.
loved.
Yes.
we loved. I never dreamed cancer would take her. And when it did, the USO lost a great friend because she helped them as much as she could.
Yes.
The community lost a friend. She helped others, and there's nobody to replace her.
No.
There's nobody to replace her. You don't hear of anybody gathering and doing what she did. And she went to local businesses like you and said, "Can you help?" And you said, "Of course I will."
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Now, has any of your family ever been in the United States military?
No.
No. That's one of those things I loved. I have a friend who is going to Lackland Air Force Base where she's going to be working. She's an attorney. And we were talking about the opportunity there, and I said, it will be amazing the people you meet, because if you look at the United States Air Force today, it's people from Chinese descent, Jamaican descent,
yes.
Cuban descent. It's not just Americans, it's other countries who became Americans. And they're wearing the United States uniform. And to me, that is the coolest thing ever, because if you take a photo of Lackland Air Force Base, it's not exactly what it used to be. And it's amazing that people come to America and fall in love with it and live the American dream.
Yep.
Now, is there anything you want to do that you haven't taken the time to do?
I love what I'm doing it now. Yep. And I would like to, handle the Wesley.
Yeah.
But once he, got it under control, learned everything, I kind of slow back and enjoy my life.
When the reality hit you that you had some health issues, how did you handle that? Because you are the breadwinner, you are the leader, you are the person that all your family followed. How did you handle health issues? It wasn't easy, was it?
It wasn't easy. Went to the doctor. I wish they find out what's wrong, but they still do a lot of testing. Yep.
And heart condition?
Yes, heart condition.
And your heart, you got to have your heart to work.
Yes.
It's got to work. It's got to work. It's so strange because, has anybody else in your family had that? Because you're healthy, you eat right, you exercise, you do all the things that are right.
Right.
And you have heart issues.
Correct.
Yeah.
The more I'm thinking about it, maybe the shot,
Yeah.
the COVID shot,
Yeah.
cost that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would bet
I'd
bet lunch money on it, and I'd bet more.
I have a very good friend of mine. Actually, he's my mentor. He got all the way to third shot, and suddenly, he's healthy.
Yeah.
Suddenly he can't. He don't have no strength.
Right.
Can't.
Right.
He
Right.
end up pass away.
Do you remember? Did you ever get to meet Fred Wyndham, who produced Heart of the Home for me, my director? Did you ever meet Fred? Well,
You talk about that.
yes, Fred was such a special, special man in my life, and I miss him every single day. He was forced to take the COVID shot, and his heart shut down.
Wow.
And he told his sister just before he died, he said, "I'm so angry at myself that I let the doctors talk me into taking the shot." We didn't have any shots. Nobody in my family except one grandchild had the shots, and she has had blood clots in her lungs and blood clots in her legs. So I feel very angry at Anthony Fauci for what he got away with, and the millions of dollars he made, and the millions of dollars that he wasted, and the millions of lives that were lost. Is there anger with you because that shot was forced on a lot of people?
Well,
You chose to take it.
exactly, but nobody expect COVID.
No.
And the medicine they found has not been tested.
No.
Because normal a medication take years to test
Right.
it, but
Right.
we
They
don't have.
force fed it to them.
We don't have the time
Right.
to do it, you know. And I
Right.
figure, hey, Biden take the shot.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking it, so I'm taking it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
again, I'm with the public's working
All
with
the
them all the
time. Yeah,
time.
I get
I
it.
don't want
I
to
get
take
it.
that home and you know, give it to my Andy, and he
Right.
said down.
Right, right. When you have Down syndrome, your body
Right, his
really
immune system is
immune.
weak.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah. I
And-
understand
and
why
we
you did
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And then it took a very healthy man, and all of a sudden you have heart issues, and that's one of the things hearts are attacked by the shot. I don't understand it.
again, like I say, I don't know that
Right.
shot costs it.
Right.
My whole family, everybody gets shot. Nothing wrong with them, only me.
Yep,
So
yep.
I cannot say that. But
No, yeah, but you
until
don't
now,
know.
they can't
yeah,
find.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad that they can't just say, okay, this is the problem and we're
Yeah.
going to fix it.
Yeah.
In
Um,
today's, they take heart transplants every single day. They do all these things and they can't just find the problem with you. No.
No, no. I mean, I went through Emory's. I went through everything.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and they still can't find it. Well, you know, the good thing is you're still working every day. You're still
Absolutely.
healthy. Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning, I'm
6
up.
o'clock.
I'm an early person.
Yeah, yeah. I don't do mornings, but I've been doing mornings on TV for a long
Yeah.
time. We're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to share a little bit of music by the man, the myth, the craziness of Mr. Ellijay. And if you don't know him, you need to get to know him through his music. So we're going to share a little bit without after the commercial. Be right back.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time, and delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, Ellijay, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
If you or your business are looking for local advertising opportunities, we have sponsorships available for new programming coming soon on ETC3. Contact us at 706-697-5591.
Y'all come by and see us anytime you can.
ETC is connected to our community. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections and fast, reliable internet. Visit etcnow.com today.
Whether you're swimming in the sea or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
Right now, we're going to share. This is a a help story. We need you, if you are here today watching us, if you are watching us on YouTube, if you are watching us on Facebook, and you have a technical ability to reach others, we have a story that needs to go worldwide. So Tech, tell me the story.
Okay, 1979, when Vietnamese take over Cambodian, we walk through the jungle, go through Thailand. When we got to the Thailand border, they would not accept us, so we stay at the border. And the soldiers, of course, keep pushing away, so we stayed there, and it was coax, you know, and we have some Chinese, Thai people will come and bring us food, talk to us, and then they want to take 3 of my brothers with them, 1979. And my father's decisions like, well, we don't know we can go forward or not, since they keep
He's stuck there with his whole family.
Exactly.
In the jungle.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
a dad made a choice.
Exactly. So one family want to take 3 of my brothers with them, and my brother say, go. Until now, we cannot find them. Yep.
And so your brothers were last seen in 1979 in the jungle of Cambodia.
No, Thailand border.
In Thailand, at the Thailand border. Okay. So they went into Thailand.
Correct.
Okay. And what are their ages? What can we do? How is it possible? In today's world, you can find anybody.
Yes.
Cash Patel, we need to call. Let's call Cash Patel. Let's call
Please
Cash Patel.
help.
We need help to find these 3 brothers. How old would those brothers be today?
I think one of them is younger than me, so I'm going 58, so he's probably 55, 56. The 2 older one is older than me, so I think they're 60 plus something.
Okay,
right.
Okay. So possibly all 3 are still alive because they're young enough. Yeah.
Like my brother saying that if they still alive, they would go back to Cambodian or hometown.
Right.
Yep, because in small hometown, everybody know everybody.
Okay, so tell people your brothers' names. Is the music working? Yeah. Okay.
I don't know one of them is Hang, and the other 2 I don't know. This is when I was young, and you know, I can give the names, you know, later.
And we can add
the date,
those.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. And so the 3 missing brothers, the dad, and he honestly did this to save their lives.
Yes.
Because at that time, the rest of y'all could have starved to death at the border in Cambodia
and Thailand.
In Thailand. That's absolutely crazy that happened to a family. And now in today's world, we see so many reunion stories. This could be a reunion story of the nation forever, the 250th birthday of America, where we reunite a family that was torn apart because of war. And you know, y'all, everybody's families live something terrible, but this is something that your parents wanted to see the end to, and they didn't live to see the end.
Because you know the movie Killing Field? We was India. Yeah. When the Khmer Rouge took over, they shut everything down.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
All the intelligent people, they would execute them.
Yeah. Yeah. That is
for 4 years.
For 4 years. For 4 years.
Yep.
So when people sit in America on their couch eating their Cheetos and acting like everything is fine with the world, there are still families that are torn apart because war in 1979.
Yep.
And there's no excuse for it. No excuse. So we got to call the FBI. We got to call Cash Patel. We got to call President Trump. We got to send letters. We've got to do something because this family could still possibly be reunited. Now, wouldn't it be strange if a miracle happened and 1, 2, or 3 brothers It would be wonderful if the three have been able to be in touch and stay together.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yep, all we want to know if they are still alive.
Yeah,
And they have their own family. We respect that. We just want to know, they're alive.
That they're alive, yeah.
Yeah.
And so in America today, we do have the ability. We
Yes.
have the technology today. We have things happening. When we look at what J.D. Vance has been able to do with securing and bringing back the money that has been stolen from America by illegal, crazy schemes, just schemes and schemes and schemes, if they can solve that, they can find three brothers. They can find three brothers. I don't know how. When you have, did you have birth certificates? No.
We don't have it. When the McElreath took over, they destroyed everything.
Everything. So when we hear that you started from nothing, that's not a joke. They started from nothing with zero.
I mean, we work.
And when you were picking blueberries, did you ever think about your brothers? Did you remember them enough?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you know a piece of your family is gone. Yeah.
I mean.
And for your parents to handle that.
Yes. Oh my! Before they alive, they spent a lot of money running ad in Thailand, newspapers, radio.
Wow.
Nothing.
And no results.
No result. Nobody come forward.
Wow. Do you think people might be nervous? What's the atmosphere in Thailand today?
It's really good. As a matter of fact, 2 years ago I went took the whole family visit, you know. And we start talking to the taxi drivers, this and that.
And does anybody in Thailand give you hope that there's a place to go? Is there anything? No. Because your father obviously didn't say, well, we'll let you adopt them. He let the family rescue them.
That's what
so
it is.
it was an absolute rescue.
Correct.
It was a rescue mission. It wasn't adoption. It wasn't no paperwork, no details. Take my children and save their lives.
Correct.
Yeah. So your dad saved their lives and at the same time removed them from the family, which broke his heart.
Absolutely.
I'm sure.
Especially my mom.
Yeah. Can you only imagine being a mom and leaving a war-torn country and you bring part of your family? Yeah.
Like
so you left a piece of your heart.
Yeah, like my mom's side, McElreath wiped them all. Only my mom left.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yep.
How sad is that? How sad is that?
It is. I mean, I recommend people to watch that movie, and we in the...
You were in the killing fields.
Yep.
That is crazy. And you know, it's a movie that has been forgotten. And when we think about, don't get me started. You know, I'm a conservative, and I don't like liberal thinking. And when you think about people who are walking around Washington, D.C. today, wearing things about algae because they're crazy Democrats with colored hair and nose rings and God knows what else. And you see that is such a waste of time and energy. We could put our time and energy to relocating your brothers. We could put our time and energy to something good. We could put our time and energy to visiting orphanages. We could do good in America, but instead we decide to walk around with a something on your head that says algae relief. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We are losing it in America, and it's time that we bring the story of where are your roots in America? What have you learned from America? What have you benefited from America? But more than that, what have you given to America? You've given your heart and soul to our country.
This is my country now.
This is your country, and I love that. And I said, I've heard so many times from other people who have benefited from America and say, well, in my country, and I want to say, shut up. It is not, you know, I don't want to hear about your country. If it's your country, Delta flies you back any day you want to go. If you are here for the good of America and for the good of yourself and your family. Yep. Now, Annabelle, when she went to Berry, what did she love about Berry College? Because Berry College has this atmosphere of greatness.
She enjoyed Berry, and she make a lot of friends of it. And when she was in Berry, she's got she's working an ambulance. She went to the school hospital, walked behind, you know, shadowed the doctors, you know, and some of the patients is Chinese. They don't know how to speak Chinese.
Wow.
So when Belle graduated from Berry, she wanted to go to China for study Chinese for 2 years, and we sent her over there. Actually, my wife took her over there. They found the college and everything, got her registers, you know, put her in the rooms and all that, and then COVID hit. And then luckily, during the Chinese New Year, everything shut down, so Belle come back to the United States. Once she got to the United States, the COVID break out.
Oh, yeah.
She never go back.
Yeah.
All her computers
Wow.
closed.
Wow.
All, you know,
Wow.
Yep. So
So-
she's been blessed too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's right, that's right. Well, both your kids, they excelled in Fannin County schools.
Yes.
Okay, how many kids in Fannin County schools looked like them, acted like them, were excelling in everything, sports, education, and your kids are living the American dream? They're living the American dream.
Yes.
And their dad made it possible, and their mom made it possible. And it's because you took the hard work that you learned. Talk about your dad and what did he do? What did he do for a living? What did your father
Well,
do?
when he
Was in your
country,
yeah.
he make noodles, like the instant noodles. Yep. So that's our family's, you know, that's his company doing noodles. And then the
So he was a businessman
Yes.
before the war tore out,
Correct.
before y'all were left homeless in the jungle.
Correct. Life was good until 1974. McElreath took over, and then we was there for 4 years. 1979, the Vietnamese troop took over, and that's when we just escaped it to Thailand.
How many people do you think lost lives, lost businesses? Are there numbers, thousands and
No,
thousands?
McElreath in that 4 year they killed over 1 million people.
Oh my God.
When you go to Cambodia, they got a museum full of skeletons.
Oh my God.
Yes, they wiped. I mean, no communication, nothing.
That is so crazy.
Yes.
And what happened to him in the end?
At the end, they take him to international court, and then of course they process it, and he's old, and then he passed
He
away.
passed away in that, yeah. Yeah. And 1 million lives went before that.
Yes.
1 million
Of
lives.
course, yes.
Think about that. That's like the population of Cherokee County, Gilmer County, Pickens County, Fannin County, Murphy, North Carolina. You add those cities, and that's about 1 million people. So that's like wiping out from
yeah.
Cherokee County to North Carolina.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
We are blessed to come here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I keep saying that. I keep, you know.
Now, what does it make you feel when you look at New York and we have a nut running the city of New York, just an absolute nut? But worse than that, we have nuts who live there who have just put socialist communist on the ballot for November. November is going to be the most important election in your lifetime and certainly in my lifetime. November is going to mean we save our country or we let it go to socialism and communism. We cannot do that.
No.
Can you imagine America losing what we have?
If they go through what I go through, they would understand.
They would understand.
Yes.
And that's why I thought it was so important to have you share your story, because you, three brothers, may have made it, may not have made it. We don't know their story, but we know there was a time that your mom and dad were trying to save your whole family,
Yeah.
and the opportunity to come to America. How many families were left in the jungle? How many families were left? You were one of how many who was rescued?
A lot.
A lot.
I mean, and you look back, it's like, wow. And
Yeah.
again, give the credit to Red Cross.
Right, the Red Cross and the church. Who,
The church that
yeah,
bring
the
us,
churches. There's so many amazing churches still in America who are
Right.
still trying to do the same
Yes.
and do the good. Yeah.
Yep, yep. So say 1979, 1989, I become a United States, U.S. citizen.
That is so amazing.
Yep.
Was the test hard?
No.
No,
No.
and you knew it? Yeah.
of course,
And so
yes.
you went to school in the United
Yes,
States? Yeah. Now,
yep.
how hard was it to learn to speak English?
From beginning, very hard. And I was stuck through the TV watching the cartoon that teaches English. That's
I
got
love
me
it.
going.
That
Yep.
is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, when you met Lee and you built your family and you decided to stay in these mountains, there was never a time that you weren't of the community and you weren't about other people. That's your personality.
Yeah.
That's just your personality, and thank God that you landed in these mountains.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I count my blessings.
Every day.
The community welcomed us. We made countless friends. And this is our home.
This is your home.
Yes.
Yeah, this is your home. This is your home. Well, we hope that we hope that there's a way to find those brothers. I don't know how in the world you would start. But maybe there's a family out there in Thailand that they know that that they weren't grown in that family, but and if they were that old, they certainly remember your family.
Correct.
Certainly they would. So if there are 3 brothers in Thailand who say, "Where did we come from?" This is where you came from. We're going to go now because I got the music working, right, guys? We're going to do the mountain life because I want Tech to get to see my idea of the perfect mountain life. Here we go.
How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Ellijay. That's with a J.
About 90 miles north of Atlanta, where the Kusawati lay. They come out of the hills to pay their telephone bills in a town called Ellijay. When the mayor drove a shiny 62 Corvette, Slim was in a cruiser with a Cobra jet. What you see is exactly what you get if you come to Ellijay. Hey, Ellijay, a mighty fine place to be. Ellijay, good enough for you and me, yeah. Apple blossom, baby possum, muscadine wine. Leave all your troubles at the welcome sign. I'm so proud to call a piece of this mine a town called Ellijay.
How you like them apples?
Run right through the middle of town, and late in the evening when the sun goes down, you can drive through and hear the happy sounds of the folks in Ellijay. Now way back in the summer of '73, the Red Dot parking lot was the place to be, but you could get more than what you bargained for back in those days in Ellijay. Yeah, you could. Ellijay, a mighty fine place to be. Ellijay, good enough for you and me. Yeah. 69 Road Runner, Charger RT, pistol grip 4-speed, 380. Boys, that's the way it all used to be, right here in some muscadine wine. I'm so proud to call a piece of his mind. Drop all your troubles at the welcome sign. I'll see you in Ellijay. Ooh, yeah.
Anyway, Ellijay, go ahead, Chief.
We're back. Welcome to Ellijay. Welcome to Fannin County. Welcome to Ball Ground. Welcome to Jasper. Welcome to Talking Rock. Welcome to these beautiful mountains where we want you to become a part of the mountain life. We want you to become a part of the mountain life because you absolutely love it, and we want you to live the life we live. A place of peace, a place of calmness, a place of fun and laughter and great food. There's always
Thank
great
you.
food around.
Absolutely.
Always great food around. So
We got a lot
tell
of
people
nice
how to
restaurants.
get to your old restaurant and give yourself a plug for your old place, for your new guy.
515 when you get into Blue Ridge, you're going to see Ingalls. Next to Ingalls, that's the restaurant.
That's
the
the
log
restaurant.
cabin.
It is. It's a beautiful log cabin. Been there for years. You were there 30 years. Worked yourself to the bone. And now it's time. It's time to slow down and just have 2 or 3 jobs instead of 4. So there you go. Down to 2 or 3 jobs. He's going to love it. Please, if you are smart, if you're intelligent, if you're super scooper duper and you like to dig and see if you can help us find 3 brothers
Please.
missing from the Thailand border since 1979. If they're in their 60s and in their 50s, there is a big chance that those guys are still alive. Wouldn't it be amazing to reunite a family? Wouldn't it be amazing to see this family gather hands together and share a meal together? Would that not be the greatest dream?
That is the dream we want.
That is the greatest dream. Thank you so much for being here. This is my friend of many, many years who has souped me up on days I needed some soup. So thank you, Tech, for being here, and to your beautiful family. Thank you for being one of the greatest parts of the American dream. I'm going to leave you now, and we're going to YouTube. We had a little hiccup yesterday. We didn't get to do Facebook Live. I don't know what happened today. We will put it up on YouTube, and then you can go to YouTube and watch it. Remember, YouTube, all you have to do is subscribe. It doesn't cost you a penny. Just fill in, subscribe, watch it every single day, because we did have a little hiccup with Facebook, and we've had a hiccup or 2. That's technology. That's technology. And with technology, we hope that you can help put a puzzle, put a family back together. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be.
Would that not be amazing? Okay, time to get out of here. Have a great day, y'all, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.
Thank you.